Sorry about that. I don't know what happened with Apple. Some triggered my Siri and it started coming on. So, but the more the more positive reviews you get, the more it moves your car up to the front of the screen when people are browsing. And so you really just have to understand how the business works. And I encourage people that when you're learning a new business, go ahead and do all your homework first. You know, you don't have to know everything, but at least be familiar with some of the key points that you need to be successful, so that way when you get started, you will be able to go ahead and be successful in what you're trying to accomplish. And I believe in the long run, you know, Turo is going to be a business that I'm going to stick with, especially now, because with all the transition of electric cars and all the things going on with not being able to get chips and parts and stuff like that, the rental car companies have gotten themselves into a real bind. And what that bind is I found out the way rental car companies work is every so often they'll sell all of their used cars or outdated cars, and they'll get an entire new inventory in. But what happened was, when you had that shortage on the chips and all that kind of stuff, and then along with what's going on with COVID, they wasn't able to get the cars that they normally get. So that caused a disruption in the supply chain. And now they were operating on the cars that they had left on their fleet. And because of that, they started raising up their prices on their rentals, which made it, you know, great for a company like Turo to come in, just like Lyft and Uber came in and disrupted the taxi business. Turo came in and disrupted the rental car business, because you and I both know that when you rent a car, say you want to drive a Jeep, and you be like, oh yeah, I like that Jeep, I want that Jeep. You rent that Jeep, and then when you get to the rental car company, they be like, well, we don't have that Jeep right now, but you can get that minivan out there. And you like, I didn't want no minivan. I wanted that Jeep I paid for. But that's not how that works. But with Turo, you get exactly what you pay for. Whatever vehicle you see and whatever vehicle you pick, that's the vehicle you get to drive when you get there. And so that's where, you know, Turo is kind of making things better. And then these rental car places, they charge all these extra fees. I remember one lady rented my car, and she told me that they were trying to charge her $230 a day for the exact same type of vehicle that I was providing for $50 a day. And she was like, that's ridiculous. And I agreed, that is ridiculous, $230 a day for a rental car. Excuse me. And so, you know, having a dependable car at a fair price is a lot better than, you know, what they're getting from a lot of these rental car companies. So that's where you can kind of make your profits on Turo, especially if you get the right kind of cars. And, you know, I want to get the best vehicles possible, because that's something I do with driving trucks. I want the newest and the best vehicle possible that still has all its warranties and stuff like that secure, so that if something happens to the car, then I'm able to get it fixed at little to no cost out of my pocket, you know, depending on what it is. And so that's why I like Turo. And just like I said, you know, there are ways to automate your business. You know, they have like these lock key boxes that you can put your key fob in if you can't be at the location where you're going to be delivering the cars. And then you can have people pick up the cars at your home, or you can have people pick up the cars at like a grocery store or somewhere else. Or you can make money delivering the cars to the people that you can charge extra money for. So those are all good, you know, with Turo. And the one thing that I suggest you do when you're renting your car out to Turo is take as many pictures as possible, because the more pictures you take, the more protection you have for yourself if something happens to the car, because you want to be able to let Turo know that, hey, look, this is the condition the car was in when I gave it to them, and this is not the condition it was in when they gave it back, you know. And you want to make sure that you take care of your vehicle, because as long as that vehicle is in great condition, then it'll continually make you money. Now, one thing I do want to say about Turo is you have to be careful if you don't stay in like a major city area. You know, you need to make sure that there's enough people in your city that needs cars to be able to rent your car out. But there are some Facebook groups where you can get cars and you can have people host your cars and sign a contract with them, you know, with reputable people, and they just pay you off the money they make off of your vehicle. So, you know, that's another option that you can use to automate your business and you know, make money when you're not around. I'm considering maybe trying to use someone like that just to try it out and see how it goes. So I may be doing that with one of my cars once I go back on the road and start driving trucks again. So I'm gonna just like I said, I'm gonna see how that goes, and then I'm going to be just learning more about using the app and running a business on Turo, and see how I can make it better on myself and make it more profitable, you know, to me as well. I'm gonna try to get these 2 cars that I've gotten this year, these 2 small cars. I'm gonna try to get them paid off as soon as possible, just so I can get those off of my credit. But I'm like, I don't mind having, you know, 3 car notes if the app is paying for the car notes, because just like I said, off of one car, I've made $1,915 in 2 months. And so that's paid the car note and gotten me profit each month. So I'm liking that part of it. And it's what I'll be doing when I come off the road, and what I'll be working on, you know, in the near future. I'm planning on trying to get a few other things going. But that's the purpose of this channel, is to try to educate you on some things that I'm doing that's working and helping to bring in profits, so that you can possibly use the information and do the same thing for yourself, you know. And I have some more things coming in the future. I'm going to be talking about building personal credit, building business credit. I'm going to be talking about using LLCs. I'm going to be talking about government grants and loans and government contracts and different things that I'm going to be educating myself on and doing in the near future. So I hope everyone is finding value in this channel. Now, I'm also going to be talking about investing in the stock market in the future. And if you're interested in investing in the stock market, then you need to start by signing up with a brokerage. And what a brokerage allow you to do is allow you to manage your own investments. So you can sign up and use them to buy all of your stocks and track all of your holdings like that. So I'm going to be leaving the links in the description to some brokerages I use. I use several brokerages because you never know, you know, one of them might crash or something may happen with one of them, and you want to still be able to use the other to invest, you know, just like they say, don't keep all your eggs in one basket. So I use several brokerages to do my investing. I use Stash, I use M1, I use Robinhood, I use Webull, I use TD Ameritrade. So the ones that actually have referral links, I will leave them in the description of all my videos, so that if you guys want to sign up, then you can. And also, when you sign up, they give you free bonuses. So they'll give you free stocks. Some have them valued at up to $1,000, some maybe $100, and all you got to do is just use the link, sign up for the app, and deposit. Some of them have $20 right now. If you deposit 20, they'll give you 20, and others have $100, and you can get up to $1,000 in stocks, because they'll give you free stocks, and some of them are valued up to $1,000. So it depends on what specials they have going on right now. I'm getting a little tongue tied, but thank you for tuning in to this video. This is gonna be part 2 because Siri just jumped into the video while I was recording. So this video is gonna be 2 parts. So you guys have a great night and be safe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the channel with your people so we can all get rich together. All get wealthy together. Wealth and rich are 2 different things. You can play for the NBA and be rich, but when you're writing the checks to the players, that's wealth. We want to be wealthy. Be blessed.